Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing another gi rolling sparring video featuring one of my teammates, Jay. So right here, I'm trying to establish the grips that I want. He's trying to establish the grips that he wants. He's got that over the head lapel grip like judo. And right here, he's going to lift the arm up and get that single leg, drive for that single leg. What I'm trying to do now is fight desperately to not let him get the takedown points by trying to keep my knees from touching the mat, but I'm not able to, and he's able to get to the back and he scores the points for the takedown. So right here, all I need to do now is kind of try to defend, not let him get any hooks or any grips around my neck. And what I'm going to do is try to sit into him and get into a half guard position. So right here, I kind of sit in, and now I'm going to try to turn my head towards him and get into a half guard position and start playing a half guard and getting my guard back. So right here, I'm in a half guard position. I'm trying to establish grips. I don't have any grips, and he's able to Toriando pass, and I make a mistake of trying to stop him from encroaching, and instead of just rolling away. That's something I'm going to bring up in the takeaways. So right here, he's able to get the back once again, but he has no hooks, and I'm trying to turn into him. I isolate one of those legs and get a half guard position, but he's able to backstep that leg, and now he's got the back. So now he's got one hook in, and I'm going to try to fight to stop him from getting the second hook in and stop him from getting the choke from the back. So here I'm trying to work on stopping him from getting the lapel around my neck, but he's able to grab it right there. And what I'm doing with my my right arm is trying to free some tension around my neck, and I'm trying to keep an elbow knee connection with my left arm and left leg, so stopping him from getting the second hook in. As you can see, I'm keeping that nice and tight so he can't get that second hook in. I'm trying to turn into him and sit into a half guard position to alleviate the pressure around my neck and get him off of my back. So right here, I'm kind of able to stop him from getting that lapel, and now we're in a kind of a half guard position. And if I sit my left hip towards him, which I'm trying to do right here, I'll be able to turn it into a half guard position. But he grabs my belt and swings around to the back and isolates the back, and now he gets his second hook in, and now I'm in a lot of trouble because he scored the point. So right here, I'm able to kind of get my back and shoulders to the mat, stopping him from getting the choke right here. And now I need to work on freeing one of those legs so I can get out of this back position. So I'm able to clear one hook, and now I'm going to start isolating his leg. That's the second hook right there. As you can see, I'm going to start using my left leg to windshield wipe and step out of the back position right here. Now I've cleared the back, but he still has a strong seatbelt grip position right there. And now he's able to grab the leg, and now I know what's coming. It's going to be the bow and arrow choke right here. I'm trying to alleviate some of the pressure right here and stop him from getting it, but he's going to end up getting the tap. So here we are, we're going to reset, starting from the feet, slap bump, and start going again. So right here, I'm trying to grab the grips that I want, the lapels and possibly the sleeve. I'm getting a cross grip right there and the sleeve. And what I'm going to start doing is offsetting him, trying to get him off to the side. He tries to do a foot sweep right there, get his head lower than my head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing over and grab that single leg right there. And to reinforce that position, I'm going to grab the lapel, and now I'm going to start lifting and get the single leg takedown right here. He tries to elevate me with a sumi gaeshi, but I'm able to posture in my hands. So right now I'm going to start working on my passing position here. So I'm kind of doing a an over under position, but not being on my knees. I'm kind of isolating one of the legs right here, getting into a tripod stance, using my left arm to isolate that his right leg and keep it pinned down, as you can see with my arm right there. And what I'm trying to do now is kind of get into the position, and I want to backstep my right leg over, but he's able to kind of turn it into a K position and get the toe hold. So I'm trying to kick the foot free, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll, but I'm not going to free my knee line in the roll, and he's going to get the tap right there. So here we are, we're going to slap bump once again, and now I'm going to try to see how I want to pass when he's in a seated position here. So I'm in a combat stance, I step my right foot forward, he's going to try to grab it, I'm able to step it through, and I want to get the step through pass, but he's able to recover the guard beautifully. And now I'm going to try to start passing from this position here, where my head is down, I'm in a tripoding position, I got a nice grip on the lapel, and what I want to do now is flatten everything, and I need to clear that hook that he has, and he brings it into a closed guard position around my knee, and now he's just going to lift up and take me to the side. I try to get a technical stand up, but he's able to grab my pant leg on the way out, stopping me from getting it. But now I am in a spider position, and spider is something that I played a whole lot at blue belt, and something that I'm trying to bring back into my game at brown. So right here I'm very comfortable in the spider guard position. So I've got a nice spider on his on my right side, his left, and now what I'm trying to do is free his grip on my pants. I'm able to, and I take my left leg and I kind of stick it under his knee, and I bring him close, and now I can set up the triangle position. Triangle is not something I usually do a lot, but now I've kind of been working it with this spider position. So right here I kind of adjust the angle, lock down the triangle. I try to get the armbar position. It's not going, and what I'm going to do now is bring the arm more across the center line, lock the triangle right here, and then I'm going to be able to get the tap right there. So we're going to look at the clock, and that's actually going to be the end of the roll. So let's get right into the takeaways. Right here, I'm playing a half guard position, but I don't really have any points of contact with my hands on Jay's sleeves or collars. So right here, he's going to be able to step his foot back, and for a brief moment in time, right here, I have no points of contact, and he's able to Toriando pass and start passing the guard. And instead of trying to frame into him, I turn my back, giving him the opportunity to start the back attack, which later on led to him getting the bow and arrow choke. So for guard retention, the takeaway is always have points of contact on your opponent. That way, they're not able to kind of freely move your hips and your body around and start setting up passing positions. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the roll. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and watching the video, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.